where Dorf has then puked on his bed and Manil's germophobia is no bad.
I puked out front of his door. I was in his bed, and Manil found out that Virden is going commando.
That's right. Dracul puked on
And then Dracul puked on the bed.
Okay, so...
I don't remember any of this.
Last we left off, I think Dracul and...
It was pretty much everybody going to bed.
No, Dracul and Gust were outside, I think, watching the storm.
I must have been...
Or it might have been Manil and Gust that were watching the storm.
Manil and Gust.
I must have been half out of it by then, because I don't remember any of this.
Oh, you were.
You were gone.
You normally stop going like the last 2 hours.
Yeah. So,
I would brought his bed outside to and throw it outside. Then
I think you were using your flame breath on it.
Yeah, that's why he puked, because he failed his con save.
Tried that, and saw Gus and went back inside.
Oh man!
This is what they mean by don't get kicked out.
Alright, so Dracul, are you outside right now, or did you go back inside and went to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. So currently Manil and Gust are outside staring at the storm. Virden is knocked the fuck out. Eldrin also probably is out, just done with today. I don't know, Landor, what are you doing?
Waking up for consciousness, I'm assuming.
I went to sleep and then I ended up doing that first part I sent. I'm still trying to figure out how to explain that part.
I mean, we say it happened.
Wait, what? You cut out there.
So we can just say it happened.
Okay. So then I'll probably move on to the second part, because when I wake up, is it still storming outside?
Oh, man, everybody's lagging.
Should we all leave and reconnect?
Yeah. That'll be a good idea.
Howdy.
Hello?
Aloha.
Is it better now?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, yes.
People sound fine to me.
Okay, no, it was on my end. When I'm connected to my Wi-Fi, it lags real bad. So,
Freaks the fuck out.
Yeah.
Rip.
We all know that Wi-Fi is shit.
Well, it depends.
I was gonna see, is it still storming outside or no? Because I probably would have woken up maybe 3 to 4 hours.
Okay, so,
Storm or a rainstorm?
I'm actually gonna roll something for this. Okay. So, it's a very strange thing to, see it both snowing with lightning. But that's kind of what it's doing right now.
Oh, that is so awesome.
Happy.
On up, Peggy was probably gonna be sad.
Yeah, probably.
Just say, not here, so you won't do anything, so you'll probably just forget the entire thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll say he wrote it down, but yeah, he's missing it in character. But anyways, so does that advance you to your third stage?
Well, that would be the second stage, still doing the second part. I don't want to say it out loud what it is, because I want people to know.
Okay. Okay. So we'll say for the purpose of this, You do get flashes of insight, basically, which of the storm, and then two figures approaching from the fog, which you can see outside is pretty thick, owing to the fact that it's just a very unnatural storm, pretty much. And then it's basically all you get, but you get the impression that there's not going to be one person, there'll be two.
Okay. Can I tell from which direction they're coming?
Not specifically.
Can I see anything from where they'd be coming? Like things that I
Well,
recognize?
or I'll say, actually you can't really because you're not looking through their eyes. It seems to be somewhere outside the city walls.
I'm going on an adventure. And yeah, I'd probably do the third part that I said. Leave
Okay.
those behind, then head out.
Okay. All right. So, with that done, so you exit the city walls. Or actually, roll me a stealth check.
Oh yeah, I love these. Oh, why am I still at what?
I don't know. Either way, it's still 24. Okay. You do see three guards on the parapet who are looking out, but you manage to sneak. You manage to sneak by them without attracting any attention.
Okay.
And then the rest of the walk is pretty easy. It is pretty foggy out, so it is a bit harder to see. Sometimes people come out of the mist that you aren't expecting, but for the most part, that's not very common. And the ones that do are like guards, not common folk, considering the fact that it is also pretty damn cold out. But so you do exit the city gates without too much of an issue, and you do eventually see two figures walking towards you.
The two figures that I saw.
You couldn't make out anything, but you do feel a very distinct aura of like ozone, which we would know, but what you would know is basically just the feeling of lightning about to strike,
Oh god.
which you had felt before when you were in the presence of Fulminus. So,
Oh shit.
Very unsettling feeling.
and as the figures approach, you do indeed see the Death Knight from before, and also another figure.
What does the other figure look like?
This one is of a much more delicate composition. Definitely no armor. Essentially only they appear wizardly, and as they come from the
Oh, is it
From-
the old
from
man?
what?
Was it the old man that gave me the sword?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. But as they come out, you see distinctly draconic features, or at least humanoid draconic. You can deduce this as a dragonborn of silver scale. Although they appear even well for a dragonborn, what would be slight for a human or half elf would be average build. And the most distinct part about them is that they sort of levitate above the ground. And as both of them draw closer to you, the feeling of the lightning about to strike intensifies, but the cold around you fades.
I'm just gonna wait for them to get close.
And they draw closer and just stop about 10 feet away from you.
Looking at the Death Knight, pretty much, I'm gonna say, are you the one named Fulminus?
Indeed. And you are the one that the Master sends us to find them.
Yes.
Let us waste no more time. And he turns around, and the female dragonborn sort of looks at you, looks you up and down, kind of like analyzing you, and then just slowly nods and gestures for you to follow the both of them, and turns to move away as well.
I'll follow them.
Yep. And the three of you fade away into the fog. As for the three of you that are now left, you wake up in the morning.
Hangovers.
Nah, Bearden doesn't get hangovers.
Wait, no, I lesser restoration you.
Oh,
You're
that was a
fine.
good night's sleep.
Nah, Bearden constantly goes on benders. He knows how to deal with a hangover.
Cool does.
So
He doesn't?
Draco will roll a Constitution save.
Holy shit, bro. Hold on. He went from robot to straight static. Hold on a second.
I think I broke him. He was struck by lightning.
Nope, still
No,
bad.
that is not better.
I
Try-
think we all need to disconnect and reconnect.
Oh my god. Fucking Fulminus, piece of shit.
He's taking us
do you
down on the inside.
Yeah, he just
We are
static
gonna
shock.
take you down.
Yeah.
Just want to say this.
Oh my god.
You're going to see Dracula.
Still not good.
Yeah, we can't hear you. It sounds like you're talking into a helicopter.
He's just sitting in front of his fan.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
It did, I think. Maybe.
Okay, so
Nailed the con save though.
Well, I mean, with the 17, your head still hurts, but you don't feel sick.
He blocked out right before he got to his door.
Yeah, whatever that was.
Yeah, we
I heard
cannot.
he right through a door. That's all I heard.
Yeah, something right before the door. Yeah, I don't know what's up on your end, but
I think
something's.
we all need to disconnect from the Discord. Give it a few seconds, then rejoin back in.
Okay, why don't we?
Okay.
I think it's
Yeah.
just on his end, because
It
the rest
does-
of us can hear each other perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not on our end. 'cause,
Restart your
it wasn't-
Discord, entirely, Dark.
Yeah.
I clicked disconnect on accident.
Whoops.
All right. So.
He blacked out right before he got to the door.
Oh. Okay.
What?
That means he was in the storm.
So wait, hold on. Dracul passed out before he got inside?
No, before he got to his
better.
bedroom door, he blocked
Oh,
out.
so he fell asleep in the hallway. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
As he's sleeping.
Yeah. If you had passed out in the middle of the storm, you would have had to roll another con save.
For,
Actually,
cold.
hell, I probably wouldn't have
Yeah,
went out
for
the
cold.
door. I probably would have just jumped out of my room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Easiest way.
Yeah.
band, whatever it is.
So.
Well,
Yeah,
Bearden
so-
gets up, he stretches out. He's not wearing his robes. He hasn't looked for him yet.
No.
He's out in the hallway stretching, arms up. Just boy,
Full
it's a good day.
exposure. Full exposure.
Exactly.
Okay.
Dave.
It's even braided down there, and with bows in it too.
Dave.
I don't know if we needed that imagery.
Too bad you got it anyways.
I have to describe what he looks like if he's full exposure.
Oh,
He throws up.
Yep.
My eyes start bleeding.
That's why I said alcohol doesn't do that.
He said a naked dwarf. A naked ancient dwarf.
Oh, oh god.
This is how Dracul died. The imagery
His
was
head
too
melts
much
like
for him.
like in Indiana Jones.
He sees the arc. He does not like what he sees.
I know you wanted infinite wisdom, but this isn't what you wanted.
It's fine. This is not one.
Good God. Okay. Anyways.
Oh man. So yeah, been stretching out, full exposure. Man, it's a good day. Lizard boy, why are you so? Why are you vomiting in the hallway? That's nasty, man.
Says the guy in his birthday suit.
It's my birthday? I don't remember my birthday. Reardon doesn't remember how old he is.
How old is
That's
he
true.
actually, though? That character, how old is he?
I would say he looks like he's probably like fuck. What did I put? He looks like he's 200, which is pretty much the 70s for dwarves. He looks like he's 200. He doesn't know how old he actually is.
Yeah, he is actually much older than that.
So I was
3,000.
going to suggest we address the elephant in the room, which is technically the dwarf. But
I thought that would be you.
But maybe the dwarf should get himself decent first.
Yeah. Fine. Damn it. I like my airing myself out. And he goes into his room, comes back out with his cat robes, and is like, "Is that better?"
My good sir.
I suppose so. So, this dwarf here has taken refuge in our what the fuck was it? I forgot what our building is now.
A villa?
Was it a villa?
Yeah, it's a full fucking villa, dude.
Yeah, it was a villa, but we call it a manor for no reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I mean, your house is a manor house, but yeah, you basically have a
we
villa.
have a villa.
we do seem to rotate our comrades out quite frequently. Still, this was a bit sudden.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was sudden for me too, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So yeah. So
I'm
he did.
This guy just dropped his burden on us.
all I'll say is I'm on the fence with this one.
Yeah, he did leave. He did
Fence.
leave the bag of holding. Yeah, he did leave the bag of holding with most of the stuff. Healing dagger, 2 potions of healing, a greater potion of healing, a scroll of greater restoration, and then a letter.
Hang on
Oh.
one moment. Aren't we missing someone?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who are you missing? Who are you missing? I swear I didn't do it this time. Or any time.
This time.
Well, for the first time in a while, I seem to be the only half elf amongst us.
Yep.
For sure.
Oh, shit. I have to roll for random racism. I forgot about that.
Oh god!
Yeah.
Who is it this time, Ryan?
What'd you roll?
The 5.
5.
5 for random racism.
We'll see. Nobody's here.
We'll see. Oh
Let's
no!
see. Oh no!
Construct. No.
So, to stop kind of dancing around the subject, Elandor is missing.
I mean, is that bad? Is that good? Is that...
Considering what we've been finding out recently, it could be very bad.
His split personality thing.
considering we're down a member, I'm very. I'm loath to like jump straight to it, but I think we could use your assistance, Mr. Dwarf. What is your name? Sorry, I don't think I caught it.
It's weird, and I'm gonna be here anyways because I was told to be here.
You were told to be here? By who?
I told you this last night. God damn it!
People
Why
who think
can't
they
you
can do
hear?
magic.
I mean, I was pretty tired last night. I mean,
Boy, are you deaf?
And I'm kind of scared of that comment you just said. You made to me.
I know.
okay. So, are you, you're singing.
Excuse me? Please no!
Alright,
Don't worry about
considering
it. Keep going.
we have the gods humming in our heads.
I thought we were interrupting plot progression. Then bloody hell.
No, you're not. Keep going.
So, do we have anything on the agenda, or do we try and find out what happened to our good friend Landor?
That's up to you guys. I was just told to be here.
Go into his room and roll an investigation to see if he left anything behind.
You don't have to.
I'll
Pretty
post
obvious.
a list.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious he did leave. Yeah. His bed isn't. Yeah, his bed has stuff on it.
We left everything there.
Not everything, but most everything.
Something. Did he say that he put all of belongings into the bag of holding to
No.
get a big bag?
No. There's only some things.
I do have an idea of how to locate him, but that would take one of my. That would use a spell, and I don't kind of want to waste those.
He posted already when he left.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Birds, if they have seen
Okay.
anybody we've seen.
all things considered, do you think he took anything? Like, oh.
I only took the support beams of the building. Good luck.
He took all the fences.
That's all the note says. I took the support beams. Have fun.
Well, we haven't discovered the note yet, have we?
Yeah, have fun finding that. 20 sessions later. Oh.
Da-da-da-da.
Shall we check our loot to make sure he hasn't robbed us?
I have no loot.
God, I feel like I'm
Fucking-
slightly metagaming that
Guys.
one.
In fact, I owe you guys 30 platinum, so.
The
Kinda
one
hope
thing
we-
you would notice is half the platinum and there's missing. Or about half.
Was that all
Yeah,
your
because
money?
he was the one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
It's-
pretty much my money.
He had about half the platinum in there.
He won't leave all his money, or did he take it with him?
For some,
Like,
for-
whoever had put money in there and, like, rightfully owned, he left. Like,
that's very honourable
Maybe.
for an evil character.
I mean, he was evil, he wasn't a dick.
Oh.
Sometimes he wasn't a dick.
Alright, I'm gonna go check the bag of holding.
Okay.
That's just Volk. Jack will get freaks the fuck out.
You're just gonna go look for food. He's just gonna rummage through your house. I hope you know this.
I don't think we have any food.
Sure you
The
do.
court.
You'd assume in the manner they're servants. We have servants, like,
Yeah.
Beard just goes around and is like, random person. You there? Can I get some, like, eggs or something, man? Something greasy.
Oh, you're. Wait, are you speaking to just like a servant?
Yeah, just a random servant. That would work.
They point you in they point you in the direction of the kitchen.
I like how they don't even question who he is.
I would just love if you were just like talking to one of the pie members and thinking they were a servant. You obviously you're a servant.
He just, like, waddles, and he was asking him like a friend. It's like, hey, man, do you know where I can get some food? Kind of thing. It's just like, he just waddles into the kitchen and is like, where is the food?
There's like a. Okay, I said kitchen. It's not really a kitchen. It's more of the like a dining hall sort of deal, a small one. And there's like a buffet of food on one of the tables.
While he does his shenanigans, I will rummage through the bag of holding.
Yeah. So you do find that there's probably quite a bit of money missing, which was probably all his. But other than that, everything else should be in place.
Huh. It looks like he took his own money, but everything else is still here. Very honourable for a person with questionable motives.
Yeah. Eldrin, can I get like 30 or so silver? I just need to buy a shirt just in case I run.
You think that'll cost? Yeah, you think that'll cost 3 gold? Holy shit!
Yeah, 3 gold for a shirt. What kind of shirts
like
are you buying?
Couple copper, my dude. You're not trying to buy like Gucci shirts. You're just getting cloth shirts. Like, come on.
I don't know money.
It's like fuck. A full outfit is like what, 5 copper? Full traveling
It
clothes.
depends on the
Like,
type you want.
I toss him a silver and say, keep the change.
Yeah. So Dracula, you gonna spend your time while everybody else is doing everything to go find a shirt?
I need
I
a
mean, you
shirt.
could just find one in the house.
That's
Like,
true. Yeah. Yeah. You never bothered to check to see if you maybe had an extra one around.
Okay, investigation then.
Yeah. Roll investigation.
Nope.
it's fun playing with people who are new and don't think.
And walking outside to buy a shirt.
Yeah. You don't find one that would really fit you because you kind of need bigger shirts than usual, considering.
Just get a blanket, cover yourself that way.
Get a blanket. Yeah. Just
Swear like a fucking cape.
It works
Yeah.
for Jugo.
I was thinking like a Clint Eastwood poncho, but yeah, that works.
Homer Simpson fat guy shirt or dress or whatever.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, Jericho, it's not a problem to find somebody who's selling shirts. There's fucking clothing vendors everywhere. For like a silver you can get like 10 shirts.
I'm going to just buy a simple shirt.
Okay,
Go to the bargain
so
bin.
Yeah,
There's a shirt brighter than the green that's on a scale.
No, to dye clothing is much more expensive.
Let's
He has a silver. He's fine.
Well, it's still, I'm not picturing Dracula is going out to find something that draws attention to him. He's probably just going to go out and buy a simple like bag, like cloth shirt.
I've noticed that Party Fans has no silvers. So
It has a few copper. Send it to those.
Okay.
It has 2 copper. It's fine.
yeah, let's say I gave him the copper because we don't actually have any silver pieces.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So, okay, yeah. So
Now the
it'll
shirt
be-
crisis is out the way.
Yeah. It'll be 1 copper to just buy a simple shirt that'll just cover you up.
So, do I find anything else in this bag of holding?
I mean, other than the stuff that's already in the party loot, and then the stuff, and then the stuff that he had listed on there, which does include that letter. You don't find anything else.
But I find the letter.
Yeah. You find the letter, the dagger, and then the potions, and the scroll.
Fine, I'm opening the letter.
Eat a dick, fat kid.
Trying to remember where it went. I had that written down somewhere. Give me
Yeah, I'm like, you didn't send anything to me, so I don't.
Well, that was handwritten on a notepad that I had. 'Cause I was just gonna read. But
and then you left it at home.
mhm.
Could always just give me the gist of it or something.
Yeah, true.
Because I am just going to read it
remember
out.
the gist of it.
Fuck you guys,
That's the
suck a
thing.
dick.
Oh no.
Fuck you guys, suck a dick. Atropus for life.
No, it's supposed to be from the good one.
Fuck you guys, suck a dick. Paler for life.
Kind of close, yeah.
It was
Helm sucks.
eventually gonna have in there Helm sucks. Look,
Helm
Wait,
sucks, good luck.
wouldn't it be the other one?
No.
oh, both
He's-
of them were cocky about their gods either way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just Alandor, yeah. 2Rs isn't so evil.
They were both pieces of shit. That's all it was.
But 2R actually has an obligation to heal people, or
Yeah,
else
it's
he
like-
loses.
Cocky, arrogant healer, and the asshole that will.
It's like
kill
South Park.
everything.
It's good Cartman and evil Cartman.
Exactly.
More or less, yeah.
Good tick,
Damn it.
good stick.
Kyle.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So just to the letter, he's leaving because fuck you guys, because Helm sucks.
God, I had that written somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, if the gist of it,
Well-
he's leaving, but doesn't give any indication of where he's going. I might move on
Yeah.
to step 2
Oh
of my
no,
plan.
not even close.
Yeah. Where's he going? Yeah. Yes. You've
Long
already.
haul. Cool.
You guys have lost 5 people.
Yeah, we have good retention.
Yeah, and yeah. Well, I mean, 3 of those are
Turnover rate
people.
is
I
awful.
know, I could come back.
Well, I mean, yeah, but 3 of those are just people changing characters.
The turnover rate in this group is awful.
Out of
Right.
character, should we be bothering to try and chase down a land, or is this going to go nowhere?
Nah, you'll
If
see
you
him
want to
later.
waste your time
Yeah, you'll see him later.
when he's killing you.
Sure. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Come back, you Landor stabs us in the back.
I mean, so since I'm gonna say this now, I'm probably gonna hint at it. Reardon's downstairs, my guys, and you guys are trying to figure out who the hell he is. He left his stuff in his room, the bag that he never even realized he had.
Yeah. So if Philandel's gone, should we? I mean, we've lost track of our. I'll call him a dwarf friend.
You can
Should
watch it while
we
you,
go and find out what he's doing?
Then again, I'm not good at talking.
Other than
to
potentially
people.
eating all our food.
He's just tearing through that food right now. I hope you know this.
Yeah, more or less, it's just mess everywhere.
Okay, let's do this, Eldrin. You interrogate him. Search his room. Wait,
What? He doesn't. Technically, he doesn't have a room.
Wow, kicking out the new guy already. Jeez.
Well, he stole Manila's room.
No, he went to a different
He went
empty
to a
room.
different room.
Oh, did he? Fuck! I was asleep.
Yeah.
Shit. But no, Eldrin will not do that because that would be wrong. Going into someone else's belongings.
you investigate.
Coward.
I investigate him. His stuff.
Go for it. I'm going to go downstairs and try and find him.
I mean, it's not that hard to find him. It's not like he's exactly quiet.
Nope.
All right, I'm going to follow the sounds of snacking.
Just imagine the chef. How the hell did the pants get here?
That's not what I meant.
Oh
His
I meant more
lungs.
like,
God!
remember, Virden just passively talks to himself.
Oh god.
I will
Yeah,
follow
right.
the noises then.
Follow the sound of insanity.
That is a
And keep in
good
mind,
question.
Virden's talking to himself is most people shouting.
Okay.
He's not a silent person.
I have a question.
What?
What?
Can he make the fences reappear?
He does not know.
That'd be funny though if a fence just appeared out of nowhere.
He doesn't even know how they disappear. He just thinks like the snipes take them. He legitimately thinks the snipes take the fences.
If you just like in the middle of the battle, just like think, hey, what happened to that one defense? And it just like reappears.
Falls on the enemy. Just a gate
No,
falls off.
just curves around it, enclosing the enemy.
That'd be terrible.
It's his ultimate defense move.
His old, that's his force cage. It's just a bunch of fences.
Hold person, accidental fence reappearing.
Oh,
Like I said,
It's like
his bag is still in his room.
little
Yeah, well, that's
AC
where Dark went.
yeah,
investigation objective.
yeah. So yeah, I guess. Would Virden just like have thrown his shit haphazardly wherever the fuck it would land?
I mean, when he stripped, he kind of just tossed it onto the floor, so his bag is kind of just lulled over on the floor.
Okay, so yeah, it's pretty easy to see. So are you actually gonna look through it?
Yeah, we need to find out something about him. Can I
Yeah.
presume?
I mean,
I mean, you don't really have to. It's just a bag. You just look in the bag and you find it. You find shit.
yeah. There's no investigation check. It's just what's in there is. That's on Darth, not me.
I mean, you find a normal scholar's kit. There's like bottles of ink that look ancient, probably like dried and crusty, basically sand inside. You see a feather that's worn and falling to pieces. It's rotted away. You see really old books inside. One you can probably guess is a spell book, and the other two seem like old research books.
I'm going to walk down to Eldrin and whisper to him, "This guy's fucking insane."
You didn't look inside the books. You just see the books. Like you
Yeah,
didn't-
where would you get insanity from just those items?
you just found the books, my dude.
If it's taking you until this long to realize that, there's issues.
I think
you're
Virden is
insane
someone with
because
that
you have
problem.
books with you.
Yeah, it's his own attitude that's giving away the insanity. His items are pretty normal.
Well,
It's just he doesn't know what's inside of him.
way he like talks to stuff, the way he screams on top of his lungs.
Yeah,
But he doesn't
I
even
kind of
realize-
gathered he's not quite right.
Now the question is, are you looking inside of the books? Is that what you're actually going to do?
Gonna hurt me. Or wisdom save. I hear a wisdom save. Okay, why not? I'm reading a book.
I mean, the spell book seems pretty normal. It's just a normal spell book. You see, like,
Yeah.
notes in the corners, like,
Yeah,
jotting
I mean,
stuff.
yeah. I mean, you can't make hide nor hair of it because you aren't trying to read spell books.
I mean, in the spell book, you see, like, jots in the corners, strange algorithms, and, like, speeches of time and how to warp it.
I don't know why I expected the spell book to be the thing from Harry Potter.
So you don't
Oh,
have
The book just comes to life and starts biting you.
One book is literally research notes. Old, ancient research notes. Speaking of
Written in-
beings outside of time, trying to get to them, how to get to them. Notes on what his experiments were doing. You assume it's Virden's experiments.
It
I mean,
seems
is it written in Common or is it written in Dwarvish?
A mix.
Oh, so does
the
Draco
findings of
actually
his
read? Yeah, does Draco actually read Dwarvish?
only common and draconic.
So
I mean, you
yeah,
see
so, yeah,
what he was
you
trying
know
to do with experiments in common.
Yeah.
The notes themselves, like what happens
Yeah.
with the experiments,
Yeah.
those are in a different
Um,
language.
the actual minutiae of it.
And actually, it's not written in Dwarven either.
Oh shit!
oh, what was it written in?
You guys don't know.
True. You know how kids flip through books looking for like pictures? That's what Dracula's doing, but only with common. It's like, no.
All I will say, it's hard to understand all that's in this book, but from what I can see, it doesn't beget a man of complete insanity.
Well,
Oh no, you look through the books. This man, what he was doing with his experiments, were beyond sane.
Well, it kind of looks like at the beginning he was saying that his research slowly turned him into tilts his head over to Verdun.
I would wager that one of these experiments could potentially have caused the problems with his mind. Just a guess, though.
One book is written in the half common, half whatever other language. The other one is fully written in the other language.
Which
Ryan, you can check. It's on my sheet. He only knows 3
Okay.
languages.
give me half a sec. I gotta finish doing something.
With that out the way, I'm just gonna keep approaching Bearden. If I'm nearby, I can't remember if I am. Be like, hey, Bearden, are you fed? Are you done?
Nah, man, I'm never done. It's so good. So great. Like, he has 2 different things in both hands, and there's like stuff in his beard, and he's like stops to look at you. I'm not done, man. And it just keeps going.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I don't think either one of you speaks deep speech. So
I will confirm this. I'm being pedantic. I'm pretty sure I don't speak deep speech.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't either.
I think I picked the one language nobody else speaks.
That's what you think.
Oh, that's because
A Landerain here, bitch.
I'm just talking about a lander.
Oh, yeah.
And
And
then
then,
I don't speak it. Boo.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, Manil could get an idea. He does understand Elder, which is basically the derivative.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He would just take longer.
Yeah, I'd have to roll intelligence check.
I have a question. Traits. There's a ability that allows me to connect my speech to understand what they're saying. Could I do that to understand what the book would say?
No,
Like,
no, that's a different thing. Yeah, you basically have comprehend language, or you basically have the vocal component of the tongues spell, not comprehend languages. You can't understand written word. You can understand spoken word. Okay, yep. So
to sit down, eat food, and drink a lot of water.
a lot. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'm going to sit and reflect on my life choices.
Occasionally, going to look up at Beard and say, because I am to communicate with him. Because he is a crazy dwarf.
You do. He speaks common.
By this time, Bearden is done eating. He stopped, and you look at him. He was a mess before, and now he's completely clean somehow.
Yep. Fucking love Bearden.
It's only gonna get worse from here.
Oh no, I completely believe it.
I love
You
this.
just swapped out lizard folk weirdness for just abject madness.
Close to the same thing.
Mostly.
So,
Wow, that octave.
well, you kind of have to explain everything to him. At least, Bearden understands what he's saying. He's just a little
He
loopy.
might deny it, but he actually understands the words. You just cast magic. Magic don't exist. Fuck you.
What the fuck are you talking about? Magic don't exist. Aren't you deaf, boy? I've said this 100 times. Was it 100? I don't remember.
I wish I had
Yeah.
like cantrips just so I could be like, I'm casting a spell right now. Look at me casting a spell.
Because you're one of them holy people.
I'm going to on top of my fingertip light a thing of fire and say magic.
You're gonna what?
Oh, he's using his
with my
elemental attunement.
whistle too.
Yeah.
So would that
Yeah,
be
just-
a deception?
No. And it's like,
Not
boy, you're a
deception.
dragon. You can breathe fire. Shut up. It's not
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah. It's not. You cannot convince Virden that magic is real. I'm just gonna say that right now.
There is no way to convince him. He will deny it thoroughly.
So this
Not
tomfoolery
yet.
aside, I think
Yeah,
we
not even a
spoke.
god could convince them because they're gods. They have stupid shit that they can do like that.
I think we
Anyways.
discussed this before, so maybe shoot me down if I'm wrong. But we were talking about the potential of going to Graluska.
Oh yes, we should probably do that.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you are missing 2 members of your team who are currently, at least as far as you know, still around.
yeah.
To be honest,
although, to be fair, you do have a decent impression of where Gust is, where he usually is.
well, when we were talking, we did say that if we did get split up or something, we would be up in Graluska or something. Like, if I remember correctly.
Do.
We should just go there and just hope they meet up with us.
So I'm gonna say Virden isn't in the kitchen anymore.
But I-
Virden's fucked off.
I was. How did he get away?
You don't know?
Mystical, magical, wacky jacky time bullshit.
So I'm gonna close my eyes, just listen carefully, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hear some dwarven shouting if I pay attention.
Okay. Where is Virden?
Virden doesn't know. He doesn't know this house. He's lost. He's on the village grounds somewhere.
Yeah, well, I meant out of character.
I'd say he's somewhere in the center of the villa, like past the manor house, and just in the middle of everything.
Okay, so roll a perception check.
Unless we're just him.
Who is rolling a perception check?
Oh,
Okay.
not rolling. He doesn't care. This funny guy.
It's like, Eldrin, what's your elf ears here?
I'm pretty clear.
What?
It's not that hard to hear Virden yelling at the top of his lungs.
You hear something about a cat. Marvin, you assume is a person? Or the cat?
I think we should go get him, but I don't think we should be letting him just roaming around freely at the moment.
Let me finish my water real fast.
Well, catch up with me. I'm a big half elf. You can't miss me.
I'm just going to. Just like, what the hell is this dwarf doing? Friend.
Virden's just exploring the villa right now at this point.
Should probably get him a non-tourist day. Those things that people, yeah, or
What? What do you say? What do you say?
sorry, I don't know how to speak common that well. I was raised on draconic. I'm so sorry.
Oh, she's saying like somebody should give Virden a guide,
It's one of those.
take him on a tour.
Or yes,
I mean, at this point, he's futzing around, and you probably like sounds of bongos.
why would the bongos be going?
Nobody's gonna look for Veered in the bongo sounds.
Oh, I'm not following the sounds.
There anymore.
It's like you guys get the general gist that the bongos are coming from Veerden at this point.
I can't do anything.
Oh, you asked me, Mr. I'm Evil Guy. I'm gonna go off and do my own thing.
That's because I'm gonna kill you all.
You can try.
Look above you.
No.
Here's somebody's voice in my head. So weird.
I mean, seeing as we don't really have like an actual hook right now, we're kind of just futzing around waiting for the other two.
More or less, yeah.
You just like spam at Lookbox.
Nah, he's probably out cold, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, you just guys hear a song being played on the bongos. Basically, the Donkey Kong thing's the theme song. And it's only that song. He doesn't play anything else. He's just constantly playing that Donkey Kong song. He doesn't know where he heard it from. He just can't get it out of his head.
Okay, I'm going to walk up to him and take him and say, wait, so Groluska is a continent, I think is what you said?
Yeah.
I'm going to say, if we're going to go Groluska, let's gather everyone and just go. For grabbing him forcefully.
Kind of just sighs and is like, fine, damn it. He's still playing the Donkey Kong song, though. Like, the whole time.
Get our business off the road.
I put those last three there, because I just don't want to have to put them in later, Ryan. That's why I put them in already.
Yeah. Yeah, that's no problem.
A little ways further than, keep on forgetting the continent's name.
Groska? What?
Desra?
That was a Desert.
Oh.
Desra. Anyway, that's a little farther away from Desra. We'll prepare ourselves for something like that, you know? Yeah. Totally not avoiding this at all.
Yeah, like, yeah. The only one who would know how far Desra away would be Dracul, considering he's the only one who's actually from there.
Get a little farther.
Yeah, of the two, Desra is farther.
Alright, so you're dragging Reardon along to find the others.
Alright, yeah. Finding Gust is easy enough. He's just outside.
Wait, so is it still snowing or has it gone by?
It stopped.
You know those sculptures, like the griffins or whatnot, not griffins, gargoyles, when it snows and just like gets piles of snow on top of them? Or like statues. That's what I'm just thinking of right now.
I mean, a little bit.
A stump with like a bunch of snow on it.
A little bit. Didn't snow all that much, but there's still like a good inch on the ground. It wasn't an absolute blizzard.
So I gathered one of three people we need.
Oh,
So we found the vending machine? What the hell is a vending machine?
What's a
Now where's the
vending
smelly
machine?
giant?
I smell you.
Behind us.
Yeah.
Oh, how did I miss that smell? Damn!
You're tuning it out.
I'm assuming at this point Eldrin is constantly just has his like pressing his nose. It's just like,
The smell isn't me, it's the sword. nothing I can do about it. It's best not to draw attention to it.
To yourself, buddy.
Alright, so we
Who
grab
keeps
Gus and
saying
to find
that?
Manil.
I'm your conscience.
My conscience sounds a lot like a Landor.
Fuck
Nail.
you.
Hell
Nail.
sucks.
Oh man.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess now you're trying to find Manil.
Is at the vampire's house. It has the
Finding
flash-
Manil is one of the hardest things to do in this game.
No,
He disappears. He disappears.
I can look for undead. If I wanted to.
Yeah, within 60 feet.
I was going to say that. Investigation or. I feel like for him
He's
that'd be an
not-
investigation.
He's not on your villa.
Wait, what?
If he's not on the
He's-
villa, I'm going to head to the the Black Pharaoh's temple thing.
Alright. Did the rest of you follow him?
I mean, seeing as he's kind of holding the hand of Virden,
Go.
walking him along.
Okay. Alright.
And he's somehow one-handedly able to play the Donkey Kong theme, like with one hand holding Dracul. He's still playing the
Actually
song.
smacking his head.
I'm gonna watch them go off in the distance. I'm like, what the fuck is all this? And I am gonna use Divine Sense just in case he is within 60 foot.
I did
Okay, yeah, he is not.
before letting go. I did before leaving, I did let Virden go.
Oh, okay.
So I was casting Divine Sense in the hope that that Manil would be somewhere nearby, so I wouldn't have to go with them. And now I shrug.
Yeah, he is not.
I guess I'm going with them after all, and I dejectedly walk after them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So you you three go to the Black Pharaoh's temple, and Manil is just standing outside.
Oh, did you come to see your boyfriend or something?
What? Virden looks up. What? What? Dead boy has a... Huh?
I apologize. It was a joke.
I mean...
It was a very
wow,
shitty
that's
joke.
interesting. Sounds like some juicy gossip.
We'll forget about that in the next Thursday.
Manil made friends with a real pale dude in there, like a time before.
Very sick, where it's like hyperthermic all the time.
Oh, he's just a real pale dude. There's nothing weird about
Virden
him.
shrugs and walks inside.
Oh, fuck. God, Helm, damn it!
Virden, you walk inside, and with your dark vision, you just see a worn-down temple with nobody inside.
God damn, there's a mess in here.
Yeah. And
Now,
you
should
see
we-
Marvin.
Leave.
Ah, Marvin! That's where you were! What the hell, man? You keep leaving me.
Marvin?
Yeah. Does anybody else walk in at this point?
I followed him after he walked in.
Okay, so yeah, as soon after Marvin responds, he disappears again.
What?
Goddamn cat! Son of a
What?
fuck!
What
There's
is going on?
This weird cat. It's really bright colors. Stands like twice the size of me. Wears gloves. He disappears when people ask. It's man. He disappears sometime. Don't worry about it.
Is it what, a tabaxi?
The hell is a tabaxi?
No, it's a cat.
A cat that's bigger than you and wears gloves?
No, man. It's like really brightly colored, like unnaturally colored, and looks strange. It's not like a people cat.
Fucking
But
schizophrenic.
I'm thinking of Ralph from Ben 10, the alien thing, whatever it is.
Really, I'm thinking of the combination of the Cheshire Cat and the Cat in the Hat.
That's what I was thinking a bit.
Oh
It's basically
god,
that, but looks like a Looney Tunes character. It's drawn like that.
Right.
that's quite horrifying.
That's what Bearden sees.
I swear to God, he's a schizophrenic.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, part, yeah.
So no one's here. We found Manil. Can we just fuck off already?
I mean, sure, if you want to go back to that really awful continent, like, the place was destroyed, man. It's like some evil wizard was terrorizing it for like a couple hundred years or so.
Evil wizard? What?
No
Man,
clue
I
what
don't
you're talking
know.
about. Druliska sounds like a magical place to me.
Magic ain't real, shut up. And he just walks out.
It's lovely. A lot farther away from Desra, if you.
Bearden's gonna give one of the players an aneurysm. That's all it's gonna be. One of the other
gonna be my
PCs are just
character.
gonna be like, and his nose starts bleeding. Pulling a Vegeta, basically.
How much would it be for a boat?
He muted himself.
No,
Either he's laughing or cursing to himself for allowing this character.
probably both.
Or his mother's talking to him again.
Because I was planning on blowing 100 plat on that gem encrusted bowl I need, or whatever.
Well, we could do a shopping spree before we go.
I wouldn't say a
You
spree. I
guys
just
have
want to
enough
get.
money.
I just want to get the component I need for the blooming Hero's Feast. If I want to use it.
Party loot.
Out of curiosity,
Hero's Feast isn't for a while for you. You don't need it now.
He has it right now.
I have it
Does
now.
he have
yeah.
it right now?
Yep.
we
How?
have an enchanter at the.
Part of the sword gave me Hero's Feast.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't just make you let you do it automatically.
Yeah. I mean, use the bowl, but
I'm guessing I still need the component, but yeah, I can cast Hero's Feast once a day.
Imagine that since. Actually, I'm not 100% sure with that because I know with a lot of stuff, if it's given by a weapon from like an ability.
Yeah, most of them don't require items.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Alright, we'll just ask Ryan when he gets back.
After he gets back was if I was able to enchant my spear into a +1 or something like that.
But how are you going to enchant it?
Time period. Margin enchanter.
You've got no money.
That's one thing I forget.
You're an asshole.
So the Dragonborn and the Dwarf are completely broke.
Yep. I took like 500 platinum.
I'm in
And
debt.
I don't know if we've got anything left in the party loot.
There's over 700.
That's all in the,
Did you already take
Oh, yeah,
what you
no,
took?
we have Platinum, we have 850.
Yeah,
Did,
you
yeah,
took it
I
out.
was going to ask,
Pieces
did
of
you,
150.
did you take out what was yours from the party loot already? Oh, so we've got 850
Yeah.
after that.
Yes, and then 150 gold.
Okay.
You know, we had shit tons of money in there.
Yep, and our manor or Villa continuously makes money on its own.
Could go out and go to like a board or actually
And we'll just wait until Ryan gets back and talk about getting Bert. Bert.
that
Yeah,
we
Bert.
should
Bert.
get some fishing supplies.
Okay, Bert.
So that-
Okay, Bert.
Why do you love me, Bert?
I don't understand some words you are saying.
It's Bert and Ernie, Jesus Christ.
I understand that. Like, are you just saying Bert?
We're just doing Ernie impressions.
Oh, my lord.
And I didn't watch Sesame Street when I was a kid that much.
Dark, how old are you? It's a legitimate question. Like, I'm not trying to be facetious here, or a dick.
16.
That explains a lot. I keep forgetting
You're still
that.
young.
He probably doesn't even know what MySpace is.
What if my account's still active?
Grew up with a lot of my older siblings, which are around 20-ish. So I did watch. I just didn't watch that much.
Okay, I'm back.
He moves.
We're looking for a boat.
And I want to get a bowl for my Hero's Feast. I'm not making
Does
that.
he need the component for it for if it's casting to the weapon?
No.
Oh, sweet. That's the money I don't have to spend.
And most
Yeah.
of them don't require it if it's through
Yeah.
the weapon itself.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We just
listen
need
to
a boat then.
yeah.
Which means we should Hero's Feast whenever, once a day, every day.
I think if we did that, Ryan would nerf it.
No, it's just a once a day thing, and he has to use it through the sword.
Yep.
Get cooking, sword.
I'm going to say we should get some fishing supplies so that we could make some money. Happy.
I mean, that's not that necessary. We'll get shit when we get to Karuska.
No, it's fine. Just make Heroes Feast on the way there.
I mean, if anybody thinks about it, because Virden won't remember, we can go back to the main city where he was sent from and, get supplies, but he never thought about that. And nobody knows.
It's only just hit me. We can full-time Hero's Feast.
Alas.
Yeah.
Once a day, and it lasts 24 hours.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We can have just that permanent buff.
Lasted 12 hours. Well, not,
No,
But it
it's
does
24.
take an hour to eat all the food and 10 minutes to cast it.
Mm-hmm.
But yep, we need a boat, Ryan.
Suck if that sword breaks or somehow.
It's a magical weapon. It can't be it's an artifact weapon. It means that it can only be broken in a very specific way.
And most of them are very, very hard to break.
Shit, we should probably Hero's Feast right now then. Fuck.
I'm wondering what the way to break my sword is. I'm really curious.
Our swords will break if they clash with one another.
I don't know.
That would be
No.
amusing.
Mine would just hit yours and wrap around it.
Yeah.
It'd be
yeah,
anime
yeah,
as fuck if it did that, though.
Yeah. You'd be more likely to just lose your sword than break his. I mean, as for a boat, Evalora is not actually a harbor city.
Oh, we have to... Is
Yeah,
it on foot to Graluska, or
Is
is
it
it actually across
Everlure,
the
like
ocean?
mainland?
Yeah.
He has no clue
Evalora
where
is
the
basically,
hell he is.
is basically in the center land. You head straight south, you'll find a village, or you'll find a harbor town.
You
That'll
can
probably
buy
have-
a longboat for exactly 10,000, or a sailing boat for 10,000 as well.
Before we head out, shall we partake in the Hero's Feast then?
We might as well head back to the house and do that, yeah. But question, Ryan, is Graluska across the water, or is it on the same continent as Evalure?
It's across the water.
Okay, so, yeah, let's Hero's Feast, and then we can buy a boat of our own.
And you
Before
can, or
we-
you could just bypass it.
What's the fun in that? Buy an actual boat.
Alright, so for anyone who's not familiar with what Hero's Feast is.
Holy shit, a boat that size, you can...
Never mind, let's not buy the boat, actually, let's just bypass. But we'd have to have actual sailors for the boat. We'd have to...
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fine. Just buy a keelboat, those are cheap.
Creature protects several benefits, cure of all. 2d10, and it gains the same number of hit points. Pretty sure, Eldrin, you have to... Oh, never mind.
Either
Doesn't
way.
matter who rolls it.
Okay.
Yay! 14 temp hits.
Before we leave, I'm going to check on the egg and see how far it is from hatching.
Roll a nature check with advantage.
Advantage.
I was about to make the comment it's not a Pokemon egg, but apparently it is.
If it was a Pokemon egg, it'd be inside of a type of containment shell.
Man, if it was a Scyther, I'd be pissed.
With advantage, and you just got one better. You rolled an 8 and a 9. You've never really raised anything that hatches from an egg, so you don't know.
Have you even raised anything?
So,
He raised himself.
Do you even race, bro?
I had a puppy once.
Dost thou even raise?
I had a puppy once. I had a puppy once. The Badman came and slaughtered my entire village.
Oh. Rin's like, oh,
no,
damn, man. It's dark. Let's just go. Shit. Says the one who doesn't even remember he's an evil wizard that sacrificed almost 100 people.
And a puppy.
Alright, we have eaten and we have eaten well. Shall we head out on our journey?
Yes,
that's
you
almost, that's a question. That's a question I have. Is that can a guest get that benefit?
Ooh!
If he's a construct that's able to eat, he can.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I suppose that's
If
fair.
for things that target humanoids, he can choose whether he's a humanoid or not for the effect.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
This isn't even This isn't even humanoids. This is just creatures.
Yeah, it's creatures.
Yeah, that's even him.
Who's the other one who had a dog? Was it Morg?
Yeah.
I was going to say, if someone still has their dog, they could have the doggy.
Before we leave, I'm going to get some vials of paste powder.
Oh god.
Okay.
I mean, if you have your own stash, by all means, go ahead.
Yeah, no.
We're
The
officially
only other
calling it a
person who has
stash
it won't
now.
let you have it.
Which is Manil. Yep. Like I had some, I think.
Mulk had most
Mook
of
had
it.
some, yeah.
Mulk took most of his, or about half his stash and one of the bags.
And then gave the rest of it to Manel.
Yeah, and gave the other 2 self-renewal bags to Manel and the other half of it.
Yeah,
I took my
Arlington-
supply with me.
No,
I had like 3 mason jars full of it.
More or less.
Manil and Dracul, we gathered 50, so I presume that we got 25 pounds each. Powder.
I mean, that's on you.
Yeah, that's just how much you decided to grab, but that's whatever.
I filled my entire bag of paste powder.
Just imagine during the entire fight, he was leaving a trail of it everywhere.
Oh no!
He took the whole bag and then he didn't realize there was a hole in the bottom of the bag.
Well, I presume it's like a baking powder, and it's just like a really thick ass thing until you like break it up.
No, it's like cocaine.
Sure, let's go with that. Let's go with that, so we don't explain to him how cocaine works.
Oh, you don't want to get into that now?
No. Even though it's kind of too late. It's too late now, kid, you're in this.
He's an innocent 16-year-old, don't do this!
So, yeah, Virden grabs his bags that he doesn't even pay attention to, ever.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot to give Bearded any haze powder. Fuck.
Oh god, yeah, let's have the fucking crazy dwarf. Oh god.
The dwarf who already acts like he's on meth, actually on meth.
What about cocaine as well?
Let's go.
So yeah, let's head out, boys.
Okay. So yeah, the 5 of you head out.
Yeah, fuck you,
5?
Andor, for fucking leaving us.
I thought we took Manil with us.
Yeah, that's 5.
That's
Yeah.
6.
No, there's not. There's
Oh,
only
yeah.
5.
One.
Yeah, there's no
That's
Landor.
Landor. Let's see.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, the 5 of you. I do
You're
math
trash.
good, yes.
Oh yeah, I was I was counting 6. I was like, I'm counting all the people in Discord, and then the 2 who aren't here. I'm like, no.
Yeah, you're part of 5
Apparently,
now. Good luck, Steph.
Eldrin like misses Malk enough that he forgets he's gone too.
Yeah, I miss Mork,
Yeah.
even though Mork
Yeah.
doesn't like me.
Yeah, I think Mulk is ambivalent.
Malk is okay with you. He's kind of neutral now, but he does not
Yeah.
like Dracul at all. He didn't like him at all.
Okay, so heading
Does someone say
heading south, heading south to a harbor village will take you like a week on foot.
Don't we have a carriage that someone
We-
went and got?
Do have a
we
carriage.
forgot it.
Nope, we left it
Oh,
back at the temple.
8 months ago.
Should
Yep.
we?
The horses.
Yep.
Ryan
Don't
slowly
worry.
reminding us.
Don't worry. Somebody found and took care of them.
Maybe.
Yeah, they got about 1,000 gold worth of potion creating gear.
And a chain got. They have the
If I
chain.
put so much work
It's,
into that.
Well, somebody's gonna make use of it. That totally won't bite us in the ass.
Probably won't.
we have. Do you guys have like a ballista or something?
Yeah, that was on the cart.
That they left behind.
8 months ago.
Yeah.
I think Coolstar got to look at it. I don't know if how well he can make one, though.
I don't think it matters at the moment.
Yeah, it doesn't
So-
matter now. You haven't asked him to make it.
So a full week away.
I don't know what I can suggest. I can summon my own horse. Actually, I never unsummoned my horse, so my horse still exists somewhere.
Can we just assume that every day of that week that
I think when you recast it, it comes to you.
Let
When
me
you
check the
recast
spell.
Mind Speed. I think it does. I'm pretty sure it does. I don't remember.
Because
If
I
you
actually
cast
I
Mind
don't
Steed,
have that
it'll
spell
appear
set now.
next to you.
Actually,
It'll appear on your
Yeah.
menu.
Yeah.
so I don't have it set. I just wanted to click it there.
So are we just going to assume that every day that like we travel, instead of eating rations, we just had the hero's feast?
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Ryan's now regretting giving him the spell.
There's nothing saying I can't change that.
Very true. It's once a week now.
Jeez. That's what I said.
It says, there we go. It says, while your steed is within 1 mile of you, you can communicate with it telepathically.
Yeah, you could just have it come to you as you're walking away.
Like, horse, come to me.
How big does this horse have to be for him to actually be able to carry Eldrin?
It has to be huge.
Is this like an elephant-sized horse? Like a baby elephant-sized horse?
It's just a very strong horse.
It's just a tiny horse!
It's ridiculous. It's actually a pony.
Person riding a Shetland pony.
Spell messed up. It's a pony with a strength
it's
score
very
of 28.
strong. Yes, it's a very strong horse.
I declared it a war horse, so it's not a pony.
So it's a tiny
it's
little, it's a normal-sized
it's a war
horse with a
pony.
man that should be
Tiny.
like...
Yeah, it's
Oh my
tiny.
This is a Shetland pony.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's
on the-
a very small horse, so it's like a large man riding a Shetland pony.
it's yeah, for a creature who is larger than a Goliath. Who,
Just like
who
while we were going,
dwarfs a Goliath.
that
Goliaths
horse
are,
just like breaks in half.
Isn't he actually the size of a hill giant now?
it's a magic. No,
He's close.
I think
Our hill
are
giant's
15.
11 foot tall.
So you're taller than a hill giant.
No, I think hill giants are like 15 feet tall.
They're between 15 and... I think between 12 and
Hill-
15.
Yeah, hill giants are short for giants, but they're still real tall.
Okay, so I've got my horse. Everyone else is walking.
Pretty much.
What's it? I mean, Virgin just steals a donkey.
They
think
classify
we're
it as huge. So I think he's still smaller if he's a large creature.
Wait, what do you mean you steal a donkey? It disappeared. There was a fence around it a second ago.
He just took the donkey.
It's property. There's no
The
fence.
fence looks away, looks back, it's gone.
He
There's
was
a-
saving the donkey from the evil fences.
Yeah, hill giants are 16 feet tall.
Oh, God.
Okay, so he's just shorter than a hill giant.
It's like 5 foot.
I
He
mean,
comes
with
up
your
to about
size
a-
now, you're just short of a hill giant.
It's like
He's-
10 or 11 feet.
Yeah. He's 10 feet
He's still
tall.
like 5
he's
feet
about,
off.
yeah.
I just realized if we
Yeah,
ever
he's
want
about
to get those cards
stomach.
back, we have to dissect me now.
Yeah, we're not going to get those
Yeah.
cards back.
Definitely
Yeah.
not.
Wait a week and a half.
God, hill giants are ugly as shit.
They are.
Yeah, what'd you
The
expect?
picture, definitely the picture 5e uses for them is hideous.
Well, because that's what they're meant to be. They're meant to be ugly and fat. Because they're the low man on the totem pole.
God.
They're supposed to be the cannon fodder of the giant race, pretty much.
More or less, yeah. So, anyways, takes you guys a week to get there, and eventually you do get there after Virden stole a donkey.
Eventually, you're gonna have to call Virden on his bullshit, man.
Oh yeah, I will. Don't worry about that. Yeah, so you enter a relatively okay. Well, it's actually a relatively like moderate-sized port town. Looks like it's probably like I don't know, maybe 10,000 people.
Does Virden recognize this town? Is this the one he came through?
Roll an intelligence check.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
I was hoping it'd be a natural one.
I mean,
Eh.
it was a 5.
I mean, natural ones aren't that interesting on an intelligence check anyway.
Yeah, not really. But so what do you do as you are entering this village and people are staring at you?
People are staring at me. Why ever would they do that?
I mean, they're staring at all of you because you're new, but yes, they're especially staring at you because you're a giant half elf. And also
Virden's
a
greeting
gust
everybody.
because- yeah, and also a gust because Warforged are very rare in
I'm
less
just going to say this.
populous areas.
I'm going to slink into the crowd so that they don't pay that much attention to me.
Okay.
You, the Dragonborn, is going to slink. Whatever.
The red dragonborn that has green scales also is gonna slink away into the
I
crowd.
mean, he's wearing a shirt.
He
still
is
has a
wearing a
face.
shirt.
He still has a face.
It's not so much on his face, but fair enough. Yeah.
Well,
it's gonna be hard
since
for
He
a,
picked up
it's gonna be hard for
a lizard, flipped
dragonborn.
over. That's what it looked
It's gonna
like.
be hard. It's gonna be hard for a dragonborn to slink into a crowd of all dwarves.
Oh, so Virden's right at home.
More or less, yeah. Yeah. It's there's a very large populace of dwarves here. They seem to work in the on the harbor. So yeah.
Unless he's
yeah,
secretly
literally-
racist towards dwarves right now. Ryan hasn't told me.
Roll another d20 because time has passed.
Oh no.
Oh man.
D20.
Man, oh man.
Oh god, nat 20.
No, everybody's cool today.
Okay. He's not racist towards anybody at the moment.
Yeah, except for fences.
He's always racist towards fences.
Yeah. Because fences represent oppression.
Represent oppression, caging in of societal norms, you know. And Virden will be damned if you have to follow societal norms.
Alright. What time would you say we rolled into this port town?
About midday.
We have plenty of time to buy a boat and or set sail.
I would like, if possible, to ask around town, get some information on Gralushka if I can. Be prepared. What sort of things we might encounter?
Okay, roll me an investigation and then a general charisma check, or persuasion if your persuasion is better.
Well, so let's see, investigation. Let's do the shit one first. Okay.
Me too.
How is a 3 shit? 3 is literally my best.
It's worse than his charisma.
Yeah, investigation is based on intelligence, and that's my weakest thing. It's just I have, whatever the word is on investigation.
Okay. So 19 and a 23. God damn it.
I'm charismatic.
Sage person that is 2 times smaller than me. What do you think about this?
Oh.
Ho ho.
I'd love to know more about this lovely continent of Gralushka.
No! Please don't use that voice anymore, because I already think you look like Fabio. I don't want you to sound like him, too.
Ryan, you ruined my entertainment.
Okay, of Gralushka, there isn't really much they know besides of what is kind of in general knowledge, which is basically place is fucked.
Oh, but I rolled a 23.
Stop it, Dev.
Okay, sorry, I'll stop.
Can I roll an investigation for a library to read up on some books?
Read up on the books. You're reading on the books themselves.
Yep. Go. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Could I read some books about Gralushka?
There's not really many books on it.
What?
There's not. I mean, you can ask around, but for the most part, there aren't many books on it, and from what you can tell of them, there's not much. There's not much more than just what is known of everything else.
Nobody recognizes Bearden here, right?
No.
Okay, good. Nothing related to Lake Pat or Red Side or anything like that. Nothing.
No. Even if they did, you're a fellow dwarf, so they'll stick up for you.
Even though it was a dwarf king.
No, nobody said all the dwarves were aware that the king is gone missing.
Okay.
What about his cat? Everybody loves cats.
Okay, but
Right. Dwarves just love cats.
So anyways, for Eldrin, there was a few people that came through about a week ago who secured passage to Gralushka, and they did not seem exactly the most wholesome of people.
Do you have a description of them?
No, it's not a Landor. Yeah, a Landor went where the fuck a Landor went.
Well,
I don't even know.
It's true.
if it did happen, it would have been like a day before us.
Yeah. So as far as anyone could describe them, there wasn't many that had apt descriptions. There was an individual who seemed kind of like the leader, who was a half-orc fellow. The most remarkable thing about him is that he was just large, like half-orcs tend to be, bald, had kind of a scar across his face, so realistically, he looks like every other fucking half-orc
Yeah, I was
you've
going
seen.
to say.
generic half-orc
Who's the racist here? Is it Vidin or is it you?
Is it God?
Well, but also keep in mind these people don't really see a lot of half orcs, so just him being orcish is what brought him out. But yeah, based on what you know, as you've actually been around a little bit more and seen more half orcs, he looks like a generic half orc thug.
Okay, so there might be some questionable people who already headed to Grulushka, but it was a week ago, so maybe they've left by now. Maybe they died. Yeah, who knows?
It'll be nothing related to us at all.
Virden said at the tavern while drinking with the
Yes,
boy.
I would imagine not.
The other
Shifty
dwarf
eye.
is talking to the other dwarf. Man, do you know how great it is not to wear pants?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. He's talking with other dwarves. The only reason you can hear him is just because he's loud, especially even in spite of being a dwarf. Dwarves are already.
I would say,
loud
is he like
creatures.
speaking them to in common or dwarvish?
In common. He's saying in common.
Yeah, Virden has nothing to hide.
He really doesn't. Seeing as the
No.
comment he just made and the morning before.
Considering me trying to find information failed, I'm just gonna see where we'll secure passage.
Okay. So you head down towards the harbor. What is here is mostly fishing and merchant vessels, which on the merchant vessels you might be able to secure passage. There are a couple actual like transport vessels that seem to be heading towards Skruliska. You could ask.
All right. I will ask. About who should I ask? Would have thought. Well, if it's a dead place, merchant boats probably aren't going to go there. So, well, I think if it's a dead place, most people wouldn't go there. So I'll just start asking.
Okay. So you kind of just ask around in general.
Yeah, because I mean, if it's a dead place, I'm like, I don't know who would actually go there. So.
Okay. Yeah. Most of the merchant vessels, you kind of do get the same thing, where it's just like, why would we go there? There's no industry. There's one transport vessel who does seem more eager, and the captain of this is actually a gnomish fellow.
Oh, so I'm fucking towering over this guy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Excuse me,
Well, I
sir.
mean-
Oh, where'd you go?
Hello.
yeah. Well, I mean, he is kind of sitting in this raised chair. It looks like a high chair.
Virden stifles a laugh
Yeah.
as he sits in his slightly shorter high chair.
Yeah, but so
Been
Yeah.
questioning that creature before.
yeah, and Draco is questioning everything right now. Yeah, so he looks at you with much suspicion, Eldrin, as you approach him. What do you want?
We are seeking passage to the lovely continent of Grulushka. I say lovely, it's obviously not that, but
Yes, lovely, sure. All right. We are heading that way, so is there any place in particular you need to be dropped off at, or just kind of heading there in general?
heading there in general at the moment, we know we have a task there, we have no idea where it is right now.
Ryan, quick question. Which city did Virden come from? Was it the capital city or was it one of the outlying cities?
There's not in Gruliska, there's no real capital. They're kind of just all haphazard settlements that don't really have names, especially for Virden, because Virden wouldn't remember that.
Nope. Does Virden have a map, like, or would he know on a map where it generally is?
It's the first stop basically on anybody who's heading to Ruluska.
Reardon pipes up and is like, "Hey, buddy, we're just heading to the first place. Just any port town like closest to here, I guess."
Yeah, what he said.
Alright. And that'll be how many of you? The 5?
1, 2.
5 of you, yes.
Counting for food.
Yes, 5.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 rooms. Well, yeah, it's probably best.
You
to
just make him
go.
sleep outside, and points to Eldrin.
One of us doesn't really need a room or food because I knock on Gus and say he's metal.
Hey, he rests.
And
okay?
I knock on Manel and say he's undead.
Yes, I'm just like,
Why did I do that?
Reardon just stops talking. He walks away.
I'm dead. Great. Anyways,
Not a bad undead. He's just
Reardon's at the end of the docks. And you just hear like indiscriminate cursing.
anyways, I guess that'll be a 500 gold.
50 platinum, it's a steal. Take it.
Yeah, we know. Shut up, indiscriminate voice. Reardon comes back. How much you say, man?
500 gold.
Yeah, these boys will cover it. And like pats Eldrin's shin.
I suppose I will.
Okay.
I can
to
pay
you,
it
man.
It's like that friend that you just met at the bar who just like completely like volunteers your tab to pay for his drinks.
Reardon is that asshole. Okay, so you pay the ferryman.
I was tempted to negotiate down, but Vidin got in there.
You can try.
No, Vidin's spoken for me now.
How many days would it take to get from here to Gorluska?
Depends on the conditions. If winds are favorable, a week. If winds are not favorable, 2.
How many miles would this be away from Desra? In question here.
Are you asking?
Is that
Yeah.
What the fuck's a
That's-
Dedra?
Desra.
Daedra or something different? I think he said Desra.
Most people don't head that way. Might be a month's travel.
Okay, fabulous. Let's do that. Let's go
Fabulous.
right- Okay, let's
God damn it.
let's go to
Okay.
Gorluska.
Okay, so pay the ferryman. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, they. It seems like they're pretty much willing to head out whenever you guys are ready to. So
Let's get the hell out of here, man.
It's about 1 or 2 o'clock right now, correct? With all of that.
Yeah. It's about 2 in the afternoon.
I'm sailing away.
There. So yeah, if none of you have anything else you want to do,
Nope.
okay. So I think we're probably just going to end the session here, just because I don't have anything else, and it might be good to have everybody here when you get to a new continent.
Mhm.
So,
Are you just gonna have them skip to the 1 week?
more than likely, yeah.
A week later.
Oh, no attack on the high seas.
Maybe. I mean,
Attacked by the Leviathan.
Let's not do that.
It's a kraken.
Or that either.
There was a
you
rat
think
in
I'm
the
sending one
store that
Kraken
blocked
after
your
you?
path, and we couldn't get there for another 2 weeks.
Oh no!
It's
we
just the
hit the
Mario
rocket.
flying fish.
Okay. So you're going in the ocean. This has very heavy Lovecraftian elements.
Oh God!
Oh no!
Just a giant green fist. Just,
Either, oh no, you're not gonna pull the shadow at Graluska, aren't you? Please tell me you're not gonna do that to us right away.
I wish I knew what you're talking about because I.
Oh man, Ryan, you're a dick.
Hey, look who it is!
And then Manil comes in and he's like, "What's up, nerds?" and kicks everyone in the nuts.
Let's not say what I just did to Manil. You know.
at the end of the session.
Wow.
Wow.
I just
Yep.
fucking god damn it! You
Nice.
sound like Bearded now.
It's fine, man.
Damn it,
It's
son
fine.
of a fuck.
God damn it! Where's that fence? I need something to put my dick in.
Oh god. You're not into that. Maybe the donkey stole, but not the fence.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Yep.
Or they're just like making things disappear somehow.
Yep.
It's
Quick, somebody do a cap for him. Where's my
So,
fucking? Hold on. Go ahead. Go.
That's
So
the
Elandor
reference.
disappeared. Yeah, Elandor disappeared. Manil was staring at his boyfriend's house.
Staring at his boyfriend's house. Yeah.
Empty
Yeah.
boyfriend's house.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Yeah.
home. Aw.
Yeah, your vampire boyfriend ditched you. Yeah, and so now,
Together.
Nice type.
Vampire? What are you talking about? He's just a real pale dude.
well, Manil knows he's a vampire.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, and
I think
and,
he's cute,
now-
but
yeah, and now you guys are getting on a boat to go to Graluska.
fantastic, great, awesome.
Hey Blake,
Yeah.
Yes.
does Manil eat? Can he eat?
He can. I don't think he needs to.
He doesn't want to unless he can probably dip it in bleach first.
Would
What a
he-
magical feat.
would he eat it if he got some benefits, including 2d10 hit points?
That's what his hero's feast is. It's just a giant vat of bleach that he just drinks.
Oh, okay, yeah. If it's like bleach and Tide Pods, he'd fucking go at it.
Oh yeah.
It's the meme.
Or
Right.
if it was like someone's face who he hated. So
I mean, it could be that.
bleach, Tide Pods, and human faces. That's the three things that
It's-
Manila
it
needs.
Carl.
just every time.
Oh,
Every time it's
That
his former.
kills people.
I'm wrong. I'm totally in the wrong here.
Hey Blake, look at that.
Hold on.
I suck.
I'm trying to find my fucking like Slumbering order shit.
This is a real product you can buy, by the way.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw that like a couple of days ago.
Kids
And I,
reading
like,
Tide Pods.
retweeted-
Let's
I, like,
fucking
I was
make
like, what
a
is this?
Terrible.
Are you sure that's a real thing?
I mean,
There it is.
Real, yeah.
Hey Dark, have you eaten a Tide Pod yet?
Oh God.
Please don't kill him.
generation.
Please don't do the Tide Pod challenge.
I mean, it is your group of kids that did it, so
Just don't. Just
Yeah,
don't.
Correction.
Can
My
someone, like,
intelligence is not a negative 4 modifier.
Oh, you did just turn something real life into a
Just give him
D&D
a minute.
reference.
You get the Tide Pod, it'll happen to you.
just means his
Your
charisma is
intelligence
bullshit.
Your intelligence isn't -4 yet. Let me get my feeble minds out.
Oh boy, those Tide Pods look delicious.
Yeah, how does it feel? Their box to come in, like literally as we were ending.
Where were you? Were you asleep?
Were you high?
no, I was asleep. Like I had went to sleep at a decent time for me, which was like noon, and I was
I know
like,
that
I had,
feeling.
I had my alarm. I had two alarms set, one for 4:45 and the other for 5:25, because I thought that if I didn't wake up for one, I'd wake up for fucking the other, like I do for fucking work. And nope, it was like, bitch, you're gonna sleep, and I was like, all right, cool.
That's fine. Yeah,
This game after school.
yeah. You didn't miss much. We didn't do anything important really, except for Landor just disappearing.
So we're gonna be sailing the high sea. Sweet.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you guys.
We're
You
doing the
guys might
One
have a fun
Piece session
surprise,
next week.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
might
have
a
fun with your
surprise.
guys' surprise.
What?
Yeah,
Hope we can find some double
Yeah,
throats.
God, if that
Yeah, well-
asshole packed down the goddamn hull of this ship with gunpowder and blows it up, I'm gonna fucking come back from the dead again, and I'm gonna make you live in a van down by the river.
God!
okay.
What would happen if Manel was resurrected?
Oh, I'd be pissed.
Depends on the spell.
I'd be
Like,
so fucking mad.
But you can basically resurrect him into his previous race.
With true
Resurrect
resurrection or wish.
No, we
with,
can do the fun one, reincarnation.
Yeah, with the randomizer them.
Yeah!
But yeah, so
If-
yeah,
If
Or like when people die.
revivify and raise dead don't work on him. You need to use create undead or animate dead.
if you resurrect me back into the original race of High Elf, I will be the most racist character
Oh
that
God,
will ever be. Yeah.
I missed
Okay,
the
hold on.
second edition
Would you be more
reincarnation.
Would you be more racist than Viridin, who's randomly racist towards anything?